So whether you talk about the Disability Act, the National Disability Policy, you talk about the Education Act, you talk about the 7th National Development Plan, the Education Sector and Skills Plan, or the Education Skills and Sector Plan, or the ESSP. All these documents are very rich in terms of policy provisions on inclusion. If you go to schools that are special schools, you will cry if you talk to the head teachers. They are the most innovative head teachers that I've seen. They run a school of only maybe 120 children. Majority of them coming from very poor families, so only 14 are able to pay the school fees, but they have to feed all the 120 the whole term. You cannot talk about alternative modes of getting income, like we talk of income generating activities, because these schools for the blind, for instance, it's very difficult for them to do fish, whatever you call it, or fish farming or gardening, so there are some activities they cannot do, but they have. So this is why adequate resources and staffing becomes fundamental for us to break the barriers that stop our children with disabilities to go into school.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is also important to mention that this national symposium is happening during the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, GBV, whose theme is Orange the World Fund, Respond, Prevent, Collect. My government in the various schools has set up mechanisms to prevent as well as respond to issues of GBV in schools, though much still needs to be done, especially for girls with disability. As we may be aware, children and persons with disabilities face a lot of injustices in our societies that amount to GBV. It is therefore important that as we deliberate, we also include issues relating to mitigating violence against children and persons with disabilities in our schools, learning institutions, workplaces, our communities, as well as the homes where we are coming from.